Welcome, Raider Nation in the house. Let's go. Um, yes, I know 26 is out for any of those who do pop in and watch later in the road. Unfortunately, I don't quite have the money, the funds for that game quite yet. And usually I do. Usually I have that game the day it comes out. But the last 2 years, I have other things that I'm more priority over a video game. So, um, we want to know. We actually, I actually figured out what the heck was going on, um, and had gotten the players that were supposed to be on the team on. Did find out that we have a lot of people out, man. Michu, as soon as he's able to come off of injury list, he gone. Sorry, Michu, you're being released, dude. Watkins or Wilkins still there. Crosby injured. F's injured. Uh, the other right in. Jeez. So we got right guard, right in, all hurt. A wide receiver hurt. McCormick. Dude, two running backs, a wide receiver, a middle linebacker, our freaking corner, safety. Like, dude, we're seriously hurt. So I did go into the free agency area. And I tried to pick up some people that are going to possibly help a little on the offensive side. I didn't really do too much on the defensive side, but we're going to see how we do, how we fare against
Welcome to your
the
franchise staff.
um,
Here you find the
how we fare against the Cowgirls. Let's see, secure the line, outside running, receiver guru, X Factor ready, deep game. What do you got for defense though? Player personnel.
staff points can be used across when you have it to see what some talent trees make you select a
All right, man. We need to work out some man coverage. Plugged in. Boost awareness for safeties and corners by one. Why? Why can't I? I have points. Oh, I need six. 60. Damn. Wow. Dude. Okay. You think he would be cheaper to get stuff? Not this time around. All right, well, let's go. And talk about the Cowboys. It looks like the Cowboys might have a quarterback battle.
It's week 2
Dak
of the
Prescott
NFL
doesn't
preseason.
look
The
very
Texans and
good
playbooks
in
will be put
preseason
to
right
the
now.
test. It's the
Looks
Cowboys
like the
and the
backup
Raiders,
looks
and
better
it's
than he
coming up
does.
next on Madden NFL 25.
I know what's going on with Dak, but he ain't the
Just west
Cowboys'
of the
savior.
world-famous Las Vegas Strip,
Sorry to say
at the
that
site
to
of
you
Super Bowl
Cowboys fans.
58, Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. We thank you for joining us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. It is week 2 of the preseason. Greg, as the coaches get ready for this one,
Haley's home.
one in the books.
Lucy Chill.
Who's going to stand out here? Very important week for some. Week 2 of the preseason, and we're off on EA Sports. Now an opening past the 30. What a great return. All the way down to the 40-yard line.
Well, I think we both knew, Mike, coming into the game that special teams would play a big role, but I don't think either of us expected it to play itself out on the opening play of the game. I mean, what a return. That would have been something. He
Got you,
takes
Coach.
that all the way.
Let's go.
What a start.
The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
These preseason games, Mike, they could be a little bit tricky for so many guys on the
That's
roster.
right. You see
It's
Beckham
just
and
check the box. It's one more step
out
to
there.
get into the regular season. But for these young quarterbacks, you just can't place enough value on how important these game reps are. And here for a young quarterback who's looking to prove his worth and potentially being the starting quarterback week 1, how does he command the huddle? How does he manage a game-like atmosphere? Until you put him under the bright lights, you just don't know the answers to the questions.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
The amount of injuries that guy that had
On
to
the
do
ground,
something.
Edwards-Helaire. And a good run there. Finds the lane. Gets forward. Got 8
Halfback's
yards and sets up a
injured.
much more manageable 3rd and 2.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is
Fastest
that they weren't able to
wide
move the
receiver
chains. But you know what?
injured.
The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
Wrong hole.
And he is going to
Went the wrong side.
First down. At least it appears that way. He got it maybe by the length of the football.
In real
212
time
offense,
from up
right?
here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
He'll drop to throw. He's got it at about the 8. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Jacoby Myers. Touchdown, Raiders. And they get the first points of the game. What a way to start it, Greg. You get the ball. It's what you
Man,
want
Myers
to do.
doesn't look like
Settle
he's
into this
fired.
game on top
Not at
6
all,
nothing.
man.
Mike,
Eyes
often
squinted
we have
like that.
coaches tell us the importance of playing with the lead. Well, they come take the ball right away on the first drive, all the way down there and strike first. And now the rest of the way, let's see how it plays out.
Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Cavante Turpin on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25.
Nice tackle.
So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. They're led out by their quarterback, veteran. He's 6'3", out of Central Michigan. It's Cooper Rush.
Judging by our conversations with the coaches,
Cooper
Mike, I think it's a
Crush.
pretty safe bet. We won't be seeing a lot of this guy. I think what they're trying to do is just get him under center, knock off some of the rust of the offseason, and get him a couple live reps before he starts.
The ball comes out. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sacked? And that ball
How you
ends up
miss
going
that,
the other
dude?
direction. Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
A first carry now for Rico Dowdle. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
Defensive side, yeah, that's the three that are key players that are hurt right now.
And forever. Now, Rush. Oh,
Dude, you need to get rid of the ball, Roman.
with a sack on this opening drive.
So you spend all week, Mike, working on what they call the opening script. It's the plays that you love the most and you want to get called early. The problem? None of those plays account for being called inside your own 5-yard line. But that's exactly where they find themselves after that sack, and that's a disastrous start.
That's taken in at the 50. And he's going to take it all the way. Electric moment on the return for touchdown. A special teams magic moment from the rookie who takes it all the way. What a great way to announce yourself to your teammates as a huge part of this team.
Yeah, and there's no greater way to establish value and to earn a role on a team, Mike, than through special teams. Now, when you could do it as a returner and you can impact the game by putting points on the board, man, that is different. In this case, that's exactly what he does, and that is a huge impact play here by the young rookie.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Cowboys offense ready now for their second drive. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. They'll run with Dowdle. And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
It's going to be pulled in by Dowdle. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up.
Watch out, Rush.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time.
Get in there with
play
them.
pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Here's Rush.
Wow. Good ball.
But this is by a teammate.
After these kind of plays, Mike, you just wish the sideline was a mile away, because you know when you get there, you are going to catch an earful. They stress all week, ball carriers. We have to protect the ball. In this case, it doesn't result in a turnover, but the lost yardage now brings up 4th down. These are drives.
Damn, he yelling at his lineman.
And And remember, his first return was taken back for a touchdown. This returnable from inside is on 40. And it's a good solid return as he takes
Tried to
it
wait for my
back
blockers
up
to pick
near
him up, huh?
midfield. The
Okay,
Raiders
dude.
offense ready to
I'm
take
trying to
over
play a
for
game
their
here, sir.
second
You don't need to be in
possession.
my face.
They've raced out to a 14-0
Move.
lead. They've done nothing wrong so far. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire.
Come on, Edwards.
Ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's
Your
2nd
next
and 6.
ex-chief. I don't really like you.
A run with Edwards-Helaire.
Get off.
A big hit.
There we go.
And he's going to take this all the way home by Edwards-Helaire. Touchdown, Vegas. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him. And that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Carlson able to knock through the extra point. And the Raiders looking terrific here out of the gate. Already up 21-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Cowboys offense getting set to get back to work. They are facing an uphill climb early. Begin this drive with 1st and 10. Rush from out of the pistol. This pass right side, caught by Lamb.
What up, CD? Finally got a catch.
2nd and 7. Now Dowdle. And he'll get four couple. Tyree Wilton, former 7th overall pick. They're on the 10.
End of the first.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end. Third and 5. Throwing is Rush. Oh, a loose football. And the defense has it. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it and which team does a better job taking it away.
The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. They'll start with the football already in the red zone. Big opportunity here on 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. That is caught side of the end zone. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Las Vegas. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden changes.
And before the try, remember, it is...
Oh, they took it from him.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So, take away the 6 points, and it's ruled an incomplete pass. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Here's 3rd and 2. Back to throw. Taking off, and he will score. Touchdown, Raiders. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. The Cowboys offense about ready to take over once more. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Wow. Told you. He's a beast. Better watch out for 92.
As they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing is Rush. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Try to play man-to-man coverage, guys. Stay on him.
Rush to throw.
Woo!
Intercepted.
Thank you. Damn it, Hobbs. Yeah, he's in there. Take it back to the house.
They extend the lead. The defense joining the party.
Huh.
A pick 6 for a touchdown.
Take it to the house,
They are
Dad. Huh?
extending this
Take it to
lead.
the house.
Yeah,
Good
now
job,
you've
huh?
just seen both sides
Yeah,
just
right.
make their
Yeah,
impact
they did a
felt
good
here in
job,
the first
Dad.
half.
Yeah.
The offense
I
has
know.
done their
Thank you
part,
for the kisses,
and now
buddy.
it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Dude, don't be licking that.
Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0.
Move. You'll go out in a little bit, dude. Chill. Did you? Well, then, dude. And you've been fed, so I don't want to hear any crap, dude. They got water at least?
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. He'll get this
Sorry,
past
Turpin.
the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Here's a carry for Dowdle. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. To throw is Rush. A short throw caught by Ferguson. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
It's been a rough first
Wow, they
half.
finally got
As we
some yardage.
approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
Hold on. What now? God. Freaking Alicia, man.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
A pass caught by the veteran. That's Brandon Cooks.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for third down and 5. Rush. That one downfield for Cooks. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by Nate Hobbs.
Hobbs again.
Raiders force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The Raiders offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They've opened up a big lead already, trying to put this one to bed maybe before halftime. Another drive starts here with 1st and 10. Here's Edwards-Helaire. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Micah Parsons on the tackle. 2nd down and 8. They'll look to throw. Open man downfield. OBJ. A gain of 24 through the air. 1st down, Vegas.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
That is caught. What a throw. Odell Beckham Jr. Touchdown, Vegas. So they take the shot downfield, and it is caught in the end zone for a touchdown. What a big play that is, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to a play like this is when the ball travels this far in the air, they teach you, don't look back, look up, because that's where the ball will be. And in this case, he was able to secure it and come away with a big touchdown.
Carlson now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Raiders keep widening that lead. It is now 42-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's to the middle of the field and caught by Cooks. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. 2nd and a yard. Now they'll set up to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Here's a 3rd and 10. He'll look to throw. That's into the hands of Turpin. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A marker comes in as he goes down. It is a sack, and that flag definitely in the area of holding.
Ha. I'll go with the decline.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. On the ground, it's Dowdle. Forget about it. They're going to lose more yardage there. Good job on the defense, and it's 4th down.
The defense is willing to just give up that run every single time. They're going to leave guys as far back as they can to protect the sticks. In this case, flow to the ball, make an open field tackle, get off the field.
This one, fielded out beyond the 25. Whoa. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. The Raiders offense can see what they can do in the final minute of this 1st half. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Open man. That's Trey Tucker. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. He's going to let it fly down.
Oh, what are you doing, man?
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them. That's 2 straight plays now where this secondary has won their matchup.
Yes, corn dogs are for dinner.
Right now, the offense needs to find some plays that just call for easy completions. Get your wide receivers in space. Allow them to run after the catch. Because right now, these downfield passes, the defense is all over.
And the rush is going to get there. He'll go down. They were taking a big risk.
Well.
Going for it in their own territory. It will not pay off. It's a turnover on downs. And this is no good. Could not get it on target. So we are at halftime in this preseason matchup. As we send you to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with the EA Sports Halftime Report. It's all yours, Coach.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Back to you and Greg in just a moment. Want to remind everyone, this is week 2 of the preseason. These two teams will have one more tune-up after this next week, before the regular season gets started on the Thursday following Labor Day. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
Hi, Coach. Thank you. Two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. Let's go back and scroll through some of their drives. One theme, Greg, going to keep emerging throughout. Too many turnovers.
Yeah, I think it's been a combination of just carelessness, right? Some sloppy play offensively that has caused some of them. But also, let's give some credit to the defense. I think in a lot of the cases, they're also forcing these takeaways, punching the ball out, going up for interceptions. They've been in the right place at the right time. So, combination of really good defense at times, and at times, really bad offense.
Here's Lance. That's caught. It's Isaiah Spiller. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard. It sets up third down.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover.
And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a second.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Raiders offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the third quarter. Might be looking to grind out some first downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They go play action now. Ritter. Now he'll run it. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line.
It's the game of 37. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
And this will not be a spike. He faked it. And this is caught. The fake spike works for a touchdown. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
The kick is good. Makes the score Raiders 49. Cowboys nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. It'll come out to the 30. The visitors' offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Throwing, Lance. That'll be taken in by Spiller. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Now the first carry for Isaiah Spiller. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
And this time they are ready for it. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's second down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now Lance. He's got the tight end, Luke Schoonmaker. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. To throw, here's Lance. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt, as he'll come on to kick for the 5th time here tonight. They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. The home team's offense headed back to take over once more. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground, and here's Madison. He's to the 40. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he is gone. 94 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. Wow, one of those breathtaking plays, taking it the distance, going coast to coast. A long run pays off with a touchdown.
And Mike, what looks like a simple handoff, just trying to pick up some yards and get themselves out of the shadow of their own goalpost. He got through the initial wave, and he is gone. He takes it the length of the field for 6.
Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Raiders add on to their already sizable lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The visitors' offense ready to get back at it. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Now Spiller. Not much room to operate there. He'll get to about the 24. Here's 2nd and 9. To throw is Lance. That is going to be caught by the rookie wideout. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
On the ground, it's Spiller. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up. So, 3 quarters now in the books. EA Sports back for more from the NFL preseason after this. The Cowboys get their special teams out on the field. They'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. And he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line. The home team's offense and their running back getting... Set to go now on 1st and 10. The drive starts with a run by Madison. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Ritter. This one into the hands of Marshall. And he's going to take this one all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Now Carlson to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Raiders stretch things out even further. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The Cowboys offense ready for this next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they can get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
Sometimes in the NFL, you have to be careful what you ask for. This offensive line, they were very clear to us this week. They wanted to take on this group. They loved the ability to be challenged. Well, they might have poked the bear a little bit too much because they've now surrendered a whopping 10 sacks in a single game. And I don't think there's been any signs of this pass rush slowing down.
Hell no.
Is a direct result of his film study.
And they look, I don't have Max out there.